Good morning, everyone. Welcome to So Great Saturday. I hope you enjoy your morning so far and yeah, curl up with your coffee and relax a little bit while we show you some great fabric. This is a great way to talk about some so great ideas. So thank you for joining us. I am Nancy, and with me are my wonderful producers, Misters KP and GP.
Misters?
Misters.
Is that a word?
Hey everyone.
You know, it is now.
We're going to go with it.
I like it.
Hello, hello.
So thank you all for being here. Please make sure you like, subscribe, give us hearts and thumbs up. Full shebang. We love to know that you're watching, and be sure to comment throughout the show as well. We love hearing from you. So anyway, moving on, we get to talk about last month's winner.
I think that's our job.
That is your job.
Alrighty. So, well, let's ask the question first, or remind the question. So last month we asked, what is your birthstone? Because it was, of course, your two favorite producers' birthday month. And our winner was Marilyn Orville Lewis.
Congrats, Marilyn.
Woo! And Mr. GP, do you want to say what her answer was?
Her answer was, mine is turquoise, and her birthday's in December.
Beautiful.
Cool.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Turquoise is like a light blue, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Light blue, kind of snowy
Yeah,
December,
it goes perfectly.
which I don't know if birthstones have anything to do with
Not normally.
what the kind of season is.
Mine is sapphire for September, and it's like a deep blue, and I don't think it really,
I would think green.
yeah, green or
September.
maybe like a orangish for autumn
Yep.
or something like that.
I
But
could see that too.
I don't know, it's blue. But
Alrighty. So back to us again. We have a question for this month. GP.
This month's question is, what is your favorite thing about your hometown? So answer in the comments below.
We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe where you're
KP?
from too, or
Yes, where you're from, that would be great. KP, what is your favorite thing about your hometown?
Well, I have kind of two favorite things. I only got to live there until I was 14, so it's not super long. Well, longer than Geesley, I guess. But my favorite thing, and I didn't get to use it very often, but the gym at the high school there, I thought was super, super cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, there's kind of like a, I don't know, valley that you play in, I guess, and everybody's around you, and I don't know, I just thought the gym was super cool.
It
But-
makes for like, it makes it exciting if you're the athlete.
Exactly. That's what I loved
yeah.
about it when I got to play when I was younger.
And
But
where is it?
This is up in Thief River Falls, which is about an hour away from the Canada border. So real cold up there. And then I thought another one that was not my favorite. I'm more of a basketball guy, but this is the high school hockey arena. And
It's amazing.
yeah, I think that's pretty insane for a high school arena. And I did get to use it a little bit and skate around and
Until your feet got cold.
until my feet got cold and I had to quit. But Mr. GP, what's your favorite?
So my hometown is Selfoss, Iceland. And this is a picture that I took last time I was there. It's actually kind of like a new addition to my hometown, but right in the middle, right after you cross the bridge into the town. Now there's this big plaza, and what's really cool about it is, as you can see, all the buildings are kind of this like old European style, and it's actually really traditional Icelandic buildings, but they all look completely different, all kinds of different colors, and they're actually replicas of like old historical buildings from all over Iceland, and they built replicas all into one little square, and there's like restaurants and bars and stuff, and I just loved, I don't know, middle of the day, just go check it out,
It's beautiful.
hang
I was
out in the
gonna say.
plaza. There's a big screen there, that green thing, I don't know if you can see it, but they'll play soccer games there and all kinds of stuff. That's where they were playing the Olympics when I was there last.
Oh, cool.
And so I pretty much went or at least strolled through there once a day last time I was there.
That's awesome.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
In Iceland, do they call soccer soccer or football?
it's football. But in Icelandic, it's fótbolti, which is a little different.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Exactly. My second picture I threw in here, this is the world famous hot dog stand. And as you can see in the background is that it's Ingolsfjall, which is a mountain, probably my favorite mountain in the world, just because it's, I don't know,
Your
right in
mountain.
my hometown. Exactly.
Is that the bridge
Climbed
getting
it
into town as
plenty
well?
of times, yeah, and that's the bridge right there. So it's always, typically it's one of our first stops, and this would be like my death row meal, 100%. They're so good.
I hope you never get there.
And you would never think like hot dogs are big in Iceland, but it's like everyone
Big deal.
knows this is the spot. And yeah, I took that picture last time I was there.
How do you say the name of that place?
Pulsuvagnin.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Other languages are kind of crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I just can't. My mouth can't form the words. Like I have a hard enough time with English.
Tough one, especially.
Yes, I can't form the words either.
It's
All right,
hard.
Nancy, your turn.
So I grew up in Shakopee, Minnesota, not too far from Chaska here. And my favorite thing about Shakopee, so number one, Shakopee has a lot to offer. There's Valley Fair, an amusement park. There's Canterbury Park, which is horse racing. And I don't know.
I
There's some
love
other.
Canterbury.
Canterbury's pretty fun. I used to work there.
Is Mystic considered in Shakopee?
Mystic is kind of Prior Lake, Shakopee.
Okay.
That's Mystic Lake Casino. Yeah, Shakopee's pretty great all around, but my favorite place in Shakopee it's called Louisville Swamp, which doesn't sound beautiful, but it is so, so pretty. It's this wildlife reserve, and it has trails, and it kind of surrounds this swamp, Louisville Swamp. And I just love going there. It's beautiful. I get to see lots of nature. And in the fall, or like very early fall, when these thistles are out, the bees are everywhere. They're giant bees. They're wonderful, not bad, just bumblebees. And I just love going there. I could spend the whole day there, eat a piece of cake. So that's my favorite.
Big nature girl,
I'm a
Nancy.
big nature girl. Camping and hiking. I'm there. So yeah, that is Shakopee. All right. So yeah, make sure to put your answers in the comments, and you will be eligible to win next month's prize, which is going to be pretty great. Did you guys show it yet, or are we waiting?
Nope. We need to show it. All right. So for you guys, just to make sure we got you enticed, when you answer and you are in the comments giving us answers, but we have a Noir. Okay, I'm gonna get this. It's a charm pack.
There you go.
It's
Good
a Noir
job.
charm pack, and we have this behind us, both behind Nancy and I, or behind GP and I and Nancy.
We also have this wonderful fat quarter bundle. It has tons of different fabrics in it. I couldn't even count how many. But this is from Pumpkin Licorice by McCower and Andover. I forget. One of those. Anyways, it goes really well with the Noir line. And then obviously on top of that, you will also be getting the So Great pattern. You'll have to wait and see what that is.
You'll find out what that one is.
So yeah, make sure to comment. We'd love to know where you're from, what you love about it, the whole deal.
The whole
So,
shebang.
Yes, exactly. So next up, we have the guys, who made their special recipe for the month, and it's great. So hang tight while you watch it.
Welcome to the So Great Kitchen.
We're back.
For Happy Valentine's Day edition.
Today, we will be making chocolate covered strawberries.
for our beautiful ladies.
Our beautiful ladies back at the shop.
That's right. So pretty simple with the ingredients today. Here's what you'll need. Some white baking chips, white chocolate. We got some milk chocolate morsels, and obviously some fresh strawberries.
What else do you need, though?
A good attitude. I don't know. Oh, I guess this.
And a bowl. Step number 1, we're gonna wash our strawberries. We'll just get a quick little rinse on them. Should get that out of the way. And we got 2 packs because we got lots of people to feed. Oh, going the wrong way. I'm messing this up.
How are you bad at this?
We already know, everybody already knows that neither of us are good at anything to do with the kitchen.
In typical KP and GP fashion, we didn't prepare correctly. So we split the big bowl in half. Now we have one for each type of chocolate. I don't know why I thought both were going in one. All right, here we go. Is that good?
Perfect. So our next step is to melt down our chips. We're going to start with the white chocolate chips. So we got 30-second intervals, and then you stir in between until it is all melted through. All right. Now this is after, oh yeah, we're just about there. This is after about 1.5 minutes.
3 30-second intervals.
I think we can maybe just do one more just to be sure that it's fully softened up. We'll be good.
So while we're heating up the other chocolate in the microwave, we're going to get started because we don't want this to cool down. I did one little test subject here. Seemed to work great. So we're just grabbing them by the little green bunch there. And then you just kind of slowly roll it through. Now I am an expert at this, so if you have any questions, help@gequiltdesigns.com.
Throw in the comments.
It's a good one. We're just going to start laying out our tray.
All right. Make sure my hand doesn't burn. But we had, this is the end of our chocolate here.
It's real chunky.
We, I think, put it in a little bit too long. Too long of intervals. Did you start?
Yes.
Okay, so we were trying to decide what we wanted to do with this. If we wanted to start over with our chocolate, I think maybe one of you ladies could help us out. I think we left it in there for too long of an interval. It's supposed to be 30 seconds. We got carried away with the white chocolate. Okay, I'm sorry. But we decided we are going to leave this as a learning experience. And this is what will happen. I'm assuming if you leave it in for too long of intervals. Mr. GP thought it all just melted, no matter how long you left it in. I knew that wasn't the case,
Oh, yeah, you knew.
but I still left it in too long. So,
30-second intervals.
yep, we're going to have white chocolate strawberries. No milk chocolate. Maybe we can get some, like, here. Let's see if we can get some. No.
Not good at all.
Yep.
This is not working.
Okay,
And
back to our regular scheduled programming. We have the correct and well done strawberries. And as some of you might ask, we did wash our hands. Don't worry.
It's good.
There we are.
Check back in when we got some more.
Keep going.
I was determined to save this. It seems like if you whip it up enough, this looks worse but than before. Huh? We're getting somewhere.
I think we could get some stripes on the white ones for sure.
Maybe. I'm sure everyone in the comments is like, you're supposed to do this. But look at that. I feel like we could get it going now.
Let's try it.
All right. Burning my fingers, burning my fingers. I'm just going to try to do one in here. It's not sticking very well, but
Lose your top.
listen, we're not going for aesthetics here, okay? It's just supposed to taste good. Should we try a little drizzle?
Let's try a little drizzle.
Oh my god. Look at that.
It's not a drizzle.
Look at that drizzle. It's more of a line. Not even
It's a lump.
Yeah. We're learning a lot here. New strategy.
Is this how you're supposed to do it?
Yes.
It probably is.
I don't know. That looks better. Right?
If the chocolate was good chocolate, or prepared
This
properly,
is so much harder than it should be.
I know.
But we're doing it.
We need some really good wipes.
Yeah, we need some help. In a last-ditch effort, we are going to try to use the microwave correctly one more time. This time, we're going for a little bit of a combo of both. I think this one will work. 30-second intervals. Do not go more than 30 seconds. All right, I think we finally figured it out, but we got to go quick. So we're grabbing a strawberry. I'm covered in chocolate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Perfect.
We just gotta go quick.
Another one, another one. Bam. Come on. That'll do.
Halfway covered. Just a little guy.
Little guy. We're going to dunk this one. Nice. Look, we have 3 variations now. Okay. There's not a good way to do this. Once again, we're not going for pretty, we're going for tasty.
A little bit longer. How much did you throw it in there for again?
I'm going to throw it in for just about 20 more seconds.
Now, Mr. GP and I, we have different ways of doing it. I like to use...
Oh, you're stealing my method from when we weren't filming.
No. I like to throw it on there a little bit with the spoon. Just cover her up. I rearranged a little bit to get some more room. And we're just going to keep going.
Well, we tried our best, and this is what we came up with. And trust me, they will taste much better than they look. And we also love all the beautiful ladies in our life, whether it's our coworkers or our women.
Yes.
Much more than this seems. But we're going to throw these in the fridge, and we'll see how the GE team feels about them.
I'm sure they're going to love them.
Back to the show.
That's really great, guys. I love how much fun you have, even when there's a few little mistakes.
Mistakes?
I mean, you know, a learning experience.
Happy accident.
Happy
Yes,
accidents.
Happy accidents and learning experience.
I just don't understand how consistently, no matter how many ingredients are involved,
No.
we mess it up somehow. This was probably the easiest recipe we had so far, and still we couldn't get it right.
Can you guys please, like, give us some pointers or maybe let us know what we did wrong?
Chocolate
Look
is
at-
tricky.
Look at these monstrosities.
Let's show them a good one. Chunky one.
This is one of our big ones,
And
half
then,
covered.
yep. I was gonna say this is probably one of our prettiest ones, but then
The entire backside isn't covered.
there's
We tried our best.
we got some white chocolate ones.
You know, if you made it for your girlfriends, I think it's the effort that
I
counts.
think they would.
My
love
girlfriend enjoyed them. I took home the pretty ones.
Aw,
the
you're
prettiest
so
ones. I don't think there
sweet.
was one pretty one.
it. Well, next time, give us
It-
some pointers, and next time they'll be a lot
Please,
prettier.
We need help.
Yes.
And I am not the one to help them, so they
Yeah,
can
she's
cook
not
as
our
well as I
baker.
can. But all right, so next up is our So Great pattern of the month. Our So Great pattern of the month is one of my favorites. Say that about everything. Is the Kira pattern. So it is behind the guys. If you want to show it, beautiful
This is Kira in Noir,
in Noir.
of course.
I love how it looks so much more complicated than it is. I've shown it to people and they're like, "Oh my gosh, do you cut out all those little triangles?" And I'm like, "No, who has time for that?"
Relax. It's
So,
okay.
yeah, it's a great pattern, pretty easy, really awesome. So anything you make in it turns out great. Let's see. And then just so you guys know, behind me is the Bellatrix.
I really like that one.
This one's great. So the Bellatrix pattern was used as the border. And then at one point, we no longer have this panel, but this was a noir panel. I have such a
love
hard
that
time with that
panel.
word.
It's kind of funny listening to you try to say it.
I have to really focus.
It's going to be a good episode.
I can't learn Icelandic if I can't master English.
I've heard that English is a very, very hard language to learn.
I've
Yeah,
heard
it's
that
not.
too.
I did
Maybe
it.
not the words, but like,
Guys, I did it.
yeah, for real. I guess
I guess if Geesley can do it.
if this guy
That's
did
not
it,
a compliment.
this guy did it.
So, but yes, the Kira pattern's really great. I feel like quilts made with it really stand out. So it's perfect. And I wanted to show you some of the Kira quilts that were on Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook. So we'll do a little show and tell. So this first one is a Nina. Nope, it is from Nina.
It's Akira.
It is Akira from Nina. And she actually made it out of flannel, which I think is very brave. I would be nervous just because there's so many little seams. But hey, she pulled it off and it looks great. So
I really like the way hers look.
it's beautiful.
All the little triangles pop a little bit
Yep,
more.
They
Some
really
of them,
stand
they
out.
kind of get lost a little bit, I feel like.
Hmm. Yeah, it's great. So great job, Nina. You're brave with that flannel. I love it. Next is Sharon's Kira. I think she made that with some provisions or Tim Holtz fabric.
That's
Is this-
storyboard.
Yeah, is this storyboard?
Storyboard and
Maybe.
what was the other big Tim Holtz one? I'm totally blanking.
I am too. Not random thought.
I don't know. I'm sure you guys will all be in the comments telling
All
me.
of his are so popular.
Yeah,
Yeah, we love them.
they're really cool. So that is beautiful, Sharon. Perfect. And then next is Sherry's Kira. She put some great cornerstones on there. It looks beautiful. I think that is with some Tim Holtz fabric too. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. Very pretty.
I really like how people make or do the borders and make it different and make it their own.
Yep, yep. It's fun to be creative with borders. I still have to master that, but you can really
You're getting there?
you can really jazz something up. This one is Akira from Sydney. I love how she laid that out. It is beautiful. That big center medallion is just gorgeous. Great job, Sydney.
That too. I think it's also crazy how different quilts can look just by the layout.
right?
Yeah, it looks. I really like the corners of this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. And we have a beautiful bright one from Trudy. I love the pinks in here. It's so pretty with the yellows. Gorgeous.
That one's a cute one.
It's so
I think
cute.
June would like that one.
Yeah.
June?
Mhm.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, that's right. She loves pink. All right.
Her hair is pink.
We have this beautiful Kira from Lori. She used Kaif fabrics. I think I'm saying that right. And it's really pretty. And maybe some grunge in there. It goes great together. Kaif can kind of be a little overwhelming. So mixing in some basics and calmer fabrics really works well. And this next one is from Nicole. I love the colors. It's not colors I would normally think to put together, but they look great. I love it. And the white kind of calms it down. So
I agree. I think the green and purple I would think maybe to put together, but
Yeah.
adding that blue in there,
it's great.
yeah, I like it.
Thank you, Nicole. And this next one is from Melinda. It's beautiful. I like how bright it is.
Same kind of colorway.
Yeah, I was just going to say another one with purples, greens, and blues. It looks great. Love it. And this one, gorgeous. It is Akira by Nancy, not
made
me,
that?
unfortunately. She put sashing between those blocks, and I'm in love. I'm in love with this. And then if you notice, she had some flying geese on the border.
I think this is my favorite one.
I think so, too. It's beautiful.
This looks a lot like one of our newer bundles coming out, Sunday Brunch.
Sunday brunch? Yeah,
Sunday
it has
brunch.
similar colorway. Yeah.
One of your ideas, too. We'll get there.
It does come up later in the show. And this next one is a beautiful Christmas one from Melissa. And I really like how it doesn't have to be Christmas. I think she mentioned in her comments that it was made with Christmas fabrics, but at least from far away, it doesn't have to be. So I really like that. You could have it out all year round if you want. Great. Thank you, everyone, for putting your quilts up on Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook. And this was our Sew and Tell. So next up are some good bundle ideas to use for a Kira. So when you're looking at making the Kira pattern, you want it to have contrasts. So 2 or maybe 3 or 4 very different kind of colored fabric. You don't necessarily want whites and grays because they may blend together. So yeah, you just kind of want to keep it colorful, I guess. So some ideas of bundles that we have. The first one is called Sandalwood. This is pretty new, and it's perfect because it has lights and darks. It's really all you need, but then you can mix in some other stuff too if you want. But this one's perfect. I love it. It has a lot of smaller scale prints on there. So
What do you think my thoughts are on that one?
you love this kind of fabric. This
It's like
floral.
the floral one.
Yep. Which I would never have guessed if I didn't know you that well. But you always love the blue florals.
That's right. Yes, I guess the blue too.
It is really pretty though. And another good one would be Between the Pages. This is one of my favorite bundles. I love it. Again, the scale is pretty small, so you won't lose anything with those small triangles. And then the contrast is perfect.
You used this as your perfect pair on
I
Perfect
did.
Pair, didn't you?
I did. I really love this bundle, and I want to make something with it. But I don't want to do it until I don't want to buy the bundle until I know exactly what I'm going to do because I have too much fabric. So I'm trying to calm down with that.
That seems to be a lot of people's issue with
It's-
quilting.
I'm very good at buying fabric. It's not as time consuming as quilting. And another great one would be Nature's Whisper. This
I
one's
love
great.
This one.
The contrast is perfect. Again, small prints, and it'd be beautiful.
Good neutrals.
Yeah, exactly. If you are making it for someone and you have no idea what colors they lean to or what color their home is, that's a great option.
This one might look familiar.
So this is pumpkin licorice. It is, the giveaway includes a fat quarter bundle. for that fabric. But yeah, this is another great one, and this one has kind of 4 different colorways: the black, gray, white, and orange. So you could use your blacks and grays as the darks, and then your whites and oranges as the lights, and it would look great. Then we have Cozy Wonderland. This is a perfect Christmas Kira or winter Kira with your whites as the lights, and then you can use green and red as your darks. It'd be really pretty. And we have some pre-orders coming up that would make great ones. Sea Glass Summer. This is another kind of mix. There's 4 main colors. There's the purples, the off-whites, the light teal, and the navy. That would look really great as a Kira too.
I'm excited for that one to come in.
Yeah, I believe Gudrun made a Svana out of it, and it's really pretty.
Yes,
Those colors are gorgeous. So.
Both of these are almost not pre-orders.
I know, they are both almost in. So if you haven't pre-ordered them and you want to, I would do that very soon because they are going to go up to regular price within a day or 2, I'm sure. But this last one is called Sunday Brunch. And I like this one. It's just yellows and blues, very simple but beautiful. And again, small prints on there, so nothing gets lost.
Like mimosa colors.
Mimosa colors.
Mimosa.
So yeah, all of those would make great options for Akira. Really, you just want to look for contrasting fabrics. So otherwise, you could use a bundle that all kind of blends together and then use one fabric as your background, of either your light or dark. So yeah, that's some great options. All right, so our fabric for the month is a wonderful bundle, and it's called Noir. And like I said,
If you couldn't guess that.
and like I said earlier, I have to really think about how I say it. I have a hard time with it. So if you hear me pausing before I say it, that's why. So if you want to go to the overhead, and I will give you a quick rundown of what this beautiful bundle looks like. It's a Halloween bundle, but it is not your typical like novelty Halloween. It is kind of classy, which I like that a lot about it. So this first one is a black on black. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see, but there's like cobwebs, crows, pumpkins, flowers,
Do you want to hold that one up a little
skulls. Yeah. Let's see.
bit? I really like that one.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like how subtle it is. Very fancy. So that first one. All right, and then the second one is basically the same pattern as the black one, but just in black and white.
Love the contrast on that.
I do too. It really pops. It's beautiful. All right, and then our third kind of black fabric is this really cute one. It says Boo all over it, and with those little daisies. Very cute. And then our last black fabric is just these daisies and cobwebs with the black background. Really pretty. Again, it's not in your face Halloween. It's just, classy. So going on to the oranges, we have these eyes, black eyes. I don't know, here, let me get
Just
closer.
say, hold that one up too.
Try to focus it, there you go. Those are eyeballs, not gross or anything. Just
Not scary eyeballs.
not scary, just very subtle. And I really love this fabric, these moths. Very pretty. And so like some of the fabric is directional, but when you make a Kira, everything kind of gets mixed up and it's all okay, I promise. So that's totally fine. And then this other fabric with these is orange with these cute little ghosts. Love them. And our fourth orange fabric is the same as that one with the daisies and cobwebs with the orange background. And then we go into the whites. We have a kind of a larger print. Is it larger? I think it's maybe a little bit larger than that black and the black ones, but with the skulls, spiders, flowers. And then we have the black and white daisies and cobwebs. And the eyes on the white. And the last one, this is my favorite, is this beautiful orange, gray, black, white. I call it kind of the main print, the focal print. And it is
That's
so
all
pretty.
of our favorites.
So we're all in the same boat.
Yep. It is
cool.
so pretty. I love it. And
I like the different shades of orange in there too.
yeah, it's really perfect. So that is the Noir bundle. And so this bundle is on sale. We also have it in, let's see, a little bundle and a fat quarter bundle. So there you go. And then, so all of 3 of these are on sale. And then we also have some 1 yards on sale that go really well with it. So let me show you those. First up is the
Your Minnesota came out real good right there. Let me show you those.
let me show you.
Sorry, I had to call you out.
That's okay. That's okay. This Bumbleberries Halloween Orange is a previous 1 Yard Wednesday, I believe,
And Color Club.
and Color Club. And it goes great with all those variations of the orange. Let's see. Then there's Spellbound Mini Moons Spice. So it's kind of a darker one. It goes, again, really well with those darker oranges. I want to make this look nice, so we'll put that there. And then another orange is Spellbound Mini Moons Pumpkin. And that works really well with the main oranges. And then we have another Spellbound one. It's called Spellbound Mini Moons Ghost. And it's perfect. It's very subtle, blends in with that white perfectly. Small print. It's great. I love it. And the last one is Verdigris. I don't know how to say this. Glenelg ink.
I think that's right. That's how I would say it.
So it is like black floral with a gray background, and it goes really great with this. And this is kind of elegant, as is some of these fabrics, so it goes really well. Could almost be part of the bundle, so wouldn't even notice. So all of these are on sale, as well as the fat quarter bundle and the little bundle. So grab them while you can, because they're probably going to go fast. And I just wanted to show off some quilts that were made with the Noir bundle. This first one is an Emma border, and it's from Elena. And she used that gorgeous panel that we used to have. I'm sorry, we no longer have it, but it works great with the Emma. I love it. They look very happy to have it, so thank you. And then this is our Bellatrix that we have hanging up. Really pretty. The Bellatrix pattern is found in Stripology Mixology 2, I believe. And then we have the Kira that is behind the guys. So if you can tell, like, you know, some of those ghosts and moths are sideways, and it's totally fine. You know, no one cares. So feel free to use directional fabric with the Kira. It'll be fine.
It's still beautiful,
Exactly. I love it.
just like us.
And when you hang it up or you have it on your lap, there's no wrong way, because every way is the right way. That's how I view directional fabric. I don't worry about it. Let's see. Moving on, we are going into, we have the fabric
it.
pull from the guys.
I think we got something fun.
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. Hello, my so great people. This is your Noir fabric pull from your producers.
Do it.
I'm starting.
Go ahead.
First off, we're going to go with a Dimple Sinopia from Mr. KP. Did I say that right?
Sure.
It's a little bit darker of an orange. It's a little bit darker than these middle ones, but it fits nicely in on the flowers over here.
There you go. Nice. So I chose to focus on one of our newest basics, which is our Stash collection. This is Stash Stitches Black. It has some gray accents within the actual fabric, and then with the white circles, I thought it'd be perfect, especially like with these down here. That is Stash Stitches Black.
For Mr. KP's next choice, I went with Ink Orca crosswalk. That was tough for me to say for some reason. But this is kind of a wild one. It's
You might want to pull it out because
open
it's
this
a
one up for you.
wide stripe with like paintbrush strokes kind of.
yeah, and you can see that goes all the way across. I think this one just works perfectly with all the different lines and spider webs and stuff and the different colors.
Yes, it does.
It's Ink Orca Crosswalk.
Next one I had was Glaze Ash. This has all kinds of different gray tones in it, from light to dark, and also with the white specks throughout. Perfect for any of these grays in here, especially in this fabric. I think this is my favorite print in the bundle.
I think so too.
But yeah, that is Glaze Ash. You know what? I'm going to keep mine over here.
I'll put mine up top. I like the glaze line a lot as well.
Mhm.
I went with another orange for my third pull. We got Grunge Papaya. And I also really like Grunge just because it has so many different colors within the one, or so many different shades within the one color. And this is kind of another one that's not as perfect with these, but down here on this end,
For sure, in the lighter.
fits in with a nice lighter flower.
Awesome. I'm sticking to kind of dark colors. This is probably one of our few true black basics, chalk and charcoal black. If you look very closely, you can see the chalk and charcoal print. But yeah, I was just thinking about contrast with so much of this bundle being either orange or white. There's some black in there, obviously, and I think that this would make a good little accent.
I also like that black. I think it would be perfect down here with this. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like this one's a very black.
Dark, yeah.
For my next one, I have one from the Lineage line. Lineage Fine Line
newest.
Lysandra. We're going to go with that.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds right to me. But I thought this one just worked perfectly with, again, with there's so much going on and so many different lines. This is a little bit less going on, but it's also still kind of busy.
Yep, and that's Ebon's line from Free Spirit Fabrics, one of our newest, probably most hyped bundles as of recently. She makes awesome stuff. That could make a good binding as well.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about binding as well, and so I went with just like our standard 1/4" striped black. Not much to say about it. Looks great. Like a referee jersey.
It does. Or a prison uniform.
Yeah, which however you want to call it.
All right. And as you guys like to, or as you know, we like to get a little crazy in our pulls. So, bam.
Whoa.
We got Glaze Nightshade.
Now
And
that's a pop.
I know. It's kind of it's very, like a lighter, kind of royally purple, I guess you'd say.
Indigo kind of.
Yeah. I was thinking of other Halloween colors and kind of thought of green. Then I went to purple, and I thought purple would be perfect in here
Awesome.
all around.
Yeah, I like how that looks. Very different from the rest of the bundle. I didn't get too crazy. I just wanted to highlight both colorways we have of this other stripe. This is Nevermore Candy Stripe Gray and Orange. And I really like the texture in the color, as you can see. So like in the gray and in the orange. I think these would make awesome bindings. The orange goes perfect here, and with the lighter oranges in the flowers, as you can see. And we still have both of these in 1 yards, so definitely check them out. Obviously, the gray goes perfectly down here with all of these.
That texture in that kind of reminds me of is it the Arctic Hema line or the
Yeah, for sure. The Glacier.
Glacier? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is your fabric pull from the boys. Back to the
Noir.
show.
That's a great pull, guys. I love it when you do that. And honestly, it's really good just as people in the fabric industry that you guys know what you're doing. So
I think so too.
it's
I
good
think
practice.
It should entice you guys and make you feel a little bit better that you can do it as well.
Exactly.
If we can do it, you can do it.
It's a good point.
Especially when you're getting help from our coworkers.
Yes. I mean, it also probably helps that we have like hundreds and hundreds of different fabrics to look at and
It's
choose
true.
from.
True. Our
But-
stash here is a little bit bigger than most people's homes.
We still have a hard time doing it.
Yes. But come on in. You can come check it out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and come on and shop. It's fine. All right. So next I have this month's So Great tip. So this one comes directly from Gudrun herself. But first, before I go into it, I want to show you a quick video Gudrun has of making the Kira block. It's going to be fast, so that's not expected in real life. It's sped up. But yeah, take a look at this video and we'll talk more about it. As you can see, Gudrun makes it look super easy, but in reality, it is pretty easy. So, but this tip I have comes directly from Gudrun, and she said in step 2, when you, do you want to go to overhead?
Yes, I can do that.
In step 2, when you are attaching this long rectangle, let me scooch that up, follow the picture. Even though you could put it up here and it would look the same, it causes problems later on in the process. So just make sure you are following the picture and everything will be great. So that is the tip. She said, mentioned something about fabric bunching when you sew it again. I haven't experienced that, but I have learned to follow Gudrun's pictures. So if you learn anything from today and you're working on a Gudrun pattern, a GE Designs pattern, follow the instructions and pay attention to those pictures. So yeah, and then I just wanted to talk quick about the Stripology squared ruler. You can go to the overhead again. This is perfect for squaring up the Kira blocks. You do start with 10-inch squares, whether you make them from a half-yard bundle or you have a layer cake. And this is perfect because it's not big like the XL, and of course the squared mini would be too small. So I just wanted to point out, for those who might be unfamiliar with it, it's perfect for squaring up and of course strips, but the black is for the whole numbers, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and then the white is for, oops, sorry, in the middle, for the halves. So 6.5, 4.5, etc. And it also has diagonals. You want to pay attention to the black diagonal if you have a whole number block, and the white diagonal if you have a half number block. So, and then like all the others, it has the stars and squares to help you along the way too. So I just really love this ruler, and I believe it was the second Stripology ruler she made after the first one, the original, in 2014. And
10 years.
what was that?
10 years.
10 years, that's
10
right.
years of Stripology.
And then this squared came out in 2018, I believe. So yeah, it is a good investment. These are great rulers overall. But I really like the squared because it is perfect for squaring up blocks, and if you have a smaller sewing room or sewing space, and if you travel to retreats or whatever, it's perfect. So I just wanted to mention how much I love it. So. All right. Upcoming GE dates. Let me get my little piece of paper here to remind me. So Tuesday, am I missing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Tuesday,
You're good.
we have Tipsy Tuesday on the 11th. We are in February already.
We are.
That's crazy. Okay, February 11th at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then we have One Yard Wednesday at 9:30 on the 12th. Then we have Happy Friday with Gudrun on the 14th at noon. And just so you guys know, Perfect Pair will be the last Thursday of the month, the 27th, just because Kara and I will both be in Phoenix for the QuiltCon. So join us there. It'll be great if you are heading that way. And then our next show will be March 8th. So tune in. It'll be a great time.
Exactly a month.
Exactly a month.
I guess that's how that works, right?
That is exactly.
That is how it works.
I don't know.
You're doing great.
I'm tired.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us. I hope you're enjoying your morning and you have a wonderful weekend.
We hope you loved the show too.
Comment down below.
Yeah.